Hey guys, I was just watching a video from, I believe it was Upper Peninsula. And if you notice, I've been working on Rusty Coasty back there for a while with the winch. And every time I need to put her onto the table, I gotta keep shifting the table around, put it under. And now he made I don't want to say a pulley type system, but a rail type system in his shop using angle iron. And he was able to make a slide, mount for the unit and all this. And anyway, he did a nice job. Now, I've been thinking about something like that, but I really haven't given it a lot of thought. But every time I look at a piece of material that I have here, I think about it. Now, let me see if I can think it out. Because I got it around here someplace. I think it's in here. Yeah, here it is. This one here, this isn't it, by the way, but this is a track. I've had this for 20 years. No, not quite. Since, close to 20 years. When I was working at West Marine, if somebody were to order an antenna, a Shakespeare antenna, one of the 8-footers, or we were down on stock and they had to reship them, to replenish our stock, they would tape one of these to the antenna so that the tube wouldn't get broke. Well, these are not cheap, especially if you buy them at West Marine. So I said, you know what? That's a nice little track, and I'm not gonna just let that get thrown out. So I said, I'm taking it home with me, which I had. Now I haven't had a use for it yet. But that's only because I keep forgetting it's over there. And at the time I was still there, this was before I turned in my letter of resignation. I had mentioned to Sue, which was the assistant manager, and I forgot, Vera, maybe? I forgot who the manager was after that. But anyway, I had mentioned to him that when these come in on the antennas like that, let me know, because I can use them. And then about 2 or 3 weeks after that, I turned in my letter of resignation. Alright, so anyway, I got this at Tractor Supply. I had made a couple of light bars when I was with the department for the van to fit the way I wanted it and the lights that I wanted to put on there. So I was using this stuff because it was great. I could put the lights on it here. This would be upside down, so the track opening would be on the bottom as if it was mounted, and all the wiring would be up underneath there. So everything worked out fine. So I could put things here, here, or here. And then I just put a couple of flat stock I bent on a little angle, and I was able to attach it to the rain gutter. So it works fine for that. However, after I made enough of them, I said it's still a good piece to have in stock. So this is something that I'm thinking about, or was thinking about using. Now, the rest of it. I don't know what I have actually in this box, but I did mark it pocket door. Pocket door parts. Manual, whatever that's worth. Hold on a minute. Now, put down the new kitchen floor. I may start it today. Alright, so here's what I have in here. A lot of these are just the same old things. Well, I bent this one, but I can put it this one, but I can put it back. I was going to use it for something. But we have one here. And some nuts and bolts. Now, him doing that video kind of helped me out, or made me start thinking, and that would help me out in two different ways. One is get that done, if this will do it, which I'm thinking it may. The other is clearing off something on the shelf so I got more room. So I have 4 of these. I have 5 of these if I really need one. And I have 4 sets of double casters. And I got some miscellaneous nut and bolts, which I'm sure I will probably have to add some, but that's not an issue. So that's kind of like what I have. So I can probably attach these to the winch that I have up there somehow. I can use these as stoppers if I need to, I'm thinking. They don't really seem to want to fit on there, so I'm going to have to look this up to find out what these are all actually for. Put this one over there. I don't think I'll ever need more than 4. So I have this. Now I thought it was 8 feet, but it looks like it might be 10. It might be 8. Yeah, it is 8. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. My studs are all showing, so I can bolt this right into the stud system if I needed to. Either right up through this using large washers, or using these and bolting through the studs from the top. And then somehow or other, I'm sure this will go on here. Excuse me. Oh, I do have some paperwork here. I'm trying to remember where I got these from. I don't remember buying these things. And Chris didn't give me these, I know that. Oh, I know, my son. Okay, so according to this, I still don't know what I'm doing. Alright, apparently these go on the track somehow, or on the wheel somehow. I have no idea. And go underneath so that the door can go on it and not be right under it, according to the way this looks, but I have no idea what this is. This one looks different from this one. And these are both the same. And this one looks different from this one. Okay, and apparently there's some kind of a hook that goes in here that threads where? Now let me see something first of all. Let me see. Okay, let's go this way. This. Oh. Does it or doesn't it? I would think this goes in there. Hello? Oh yeah, okay. It just opened a little bit from being laxed over there. Okay, so this goes in here, so I can put probably, I would feel safer if I had two of these on the motor somehow. So then the only thing I have to concern myself with would be mounting this. To the ceiling. And I can't really do it this way because I'd be covering the opening for the unit to slide on. And I don't want to take a chance with just two. If I just had them on the ends, that would be great because it would also work as a stop. But I got to put at least one in the middle. But I'd like to use both in the middle. Basically have them about every 2 feet apart. So that's 4. You don't want it there. You want one here. One there. That's not going to work. Okay. So we're going to go one here at the end. How much room does that actually create? About 4 inches or so. And I'm also going to have to deal with where the beams are. Okay, so we're talking about there. So half of 4 would be 2, which I have. But then I'm going to take it to 3 instead, I think. And if I do the same thing on this side, I'm going to mark 2. Whoops. And I'm going to mark 3. Yeah, I'm left and right handed. Okay, so I put 1, 2, and 2. That's going to leave 4 in the middle. These will put me